Hey guys, 219 Tiger here, and from the title of this video is going to be about schizophrenia. It's a very important video to me because I have a close friend that I go and have coffee with at the coffee shop that has schizophrenia. And to know him, you wouldn't know he has it because he takes medication. But throughout his life, he's had a lot of people that have stereotyped it, call him crazy. Because with most mental illness, it comes with a stigma. And that comes with a negative stigma. And he's one of the nicest guys on the planet. And it's hard because it's hard for him to be in relationships. Any relationship, whether it's being friends, having a girlfriend, because there is so much stigma. And media does not help at all. Media does not help at all. And it's sad. It truly, truly is sad. And it doesn't help with the fact that there are people who are homeless, who are undiagnosed, that are not getting treatment. It is not a person's fault. You do not control whether or not you have a mental illness or not. Most mental illnesses have to do with genetics. And also have to do with brain imbalances. And I've seen how some of the people have reacted to him. People that don't really, if they sat down and talked to him, would know that he is a decent person. That yes, he is struggling, he has it, but everybody thinks if you have schizophrenia, you are a violent person. That's not always the case at all. Everybody's illness is different. I know on the news here some of the police shootings, and I don't condone this because police don't know how to deal with mental illness at all. Are people who are battling schizophrenia. And of course, with the police not being properly trained, sadly that person's life is taken. And again, it doesn't help how media portrays it. They're not crazy. They can't help it if they get delusions. They can't help it. You know, if people took the time out to understand it, they would better understand it. They'd be less judgmental. And I think a lot of that is imagine what that person's going through. Because a lot of them, probably all of them, don't want to have it. And that last picture that I had posted in that picture slide, where it says get these crazy, violent. Number one, a lot of these people are homeless because of their mental illness. Their families don't know how to deal with it, or because of circumstances, they're homeless and not on medication and not being treated. And I've always said it, I'm disappointed with how the media portrays mental illness, period. And it's because they don't do the research. They don't understand it. There are, I've said it with depression. Most people have that tendency to say, oh, well, just get happy. Or if you have an eating disorder, just eat. Because they don't understand it. They come up with simple solutions. Oh, just don't be crazy. I mean, and it's, sorry, not that simple. And it's that stigma that is out there. Because I have watched how people have reacted to my friend. They're scared of him. They're afraid that at any time he's going to snap. Even though he shows no signs and he takes his medication regularly. They're afraid he's going to snap. Now imagine living your life like that where people are afraid of you because of something you cannot control. Or people judge you. Or automatically, well, you're just crazy. And yeah, it does depress him. Because on top of having schizophrenia, he's now battles depression because of it. Because the way people treat him. Because people automatically assume if you have schizophrenia, you're violent. When that's not always the case. Not every schizophrenic is violent. Do some of them in their delusions get violent? Yes. That's not what I'm saying, but not everybody is. And I think a lot of it is understanding, and I think we really, really need to start taking mental illness a lot more serious. We need to start doing more. Honestly, I think the police need to be better educated, because how the police handle people with mental illness is poor. It's an F at best, if I had to give it a grade. And to sit there and put in a paper, get your crazy violence off the street, that does not help matters at all. Like they act like these people want to be this way, that they asked for it. Nobody asked to be depressed. Nobody asked to have an eating disorder. Nobody asked to be bipolar. Like, nobody asked to have mental illness. And mental illness is not something to romanticize either. There's nothing romantic about it. It's just we have a tendency, if we don't understand something, we judge it right off the bat before learning facts. And again, it's nobody's fault. They can't help it that they get it. If somebody, especially if it gets passed down because maybe you had a family member that had it. Because it is genetic. It can be passed down. Or it's in your lineage. Doesn't mean they're bad people. They're a human being with a mental illness that they can't control. And when I was at in-house patient for when I tried to kill myself, there were people there who were schizophrenic, that were struggling with it. It's quite eye-opening. Because when they were on their medication, they would talk about how they've lost friends, family members over it, and how it hurts. That why can't they be normal? And I think that's why I kind of want to make this video, to bring to light that, like, you know, please do your research. If you don't understand something, do your research. Learn about it before you prejudge. Because everybody is so quick to judge at the drop of a dime. And not realize these are human beings too. And that we need to be kind to one another. Kindness goes a long way. And I will tell you, that I am highly disappointed with how the police handle things. Because there's been senseless killings. That's not including right now with the Asian hate going on and just the systemic racism. We need to do better. And we need to stop stigmatizing stuff. Because everything comes with it gets stigmatized. And sometimes assuming is dangerous. And it is hard. Especially when you get to actually know somebody and know that they are struggling and battling something. And because people want to be unkind, they make it worse. And because there's all this stigma around it. It is really hard. Alright guys, I'm going to end this video here. Stay strong. Stay lucid. Please remember love is louder. And please be kind to one another. There's enough hate going around in this world. We don't need no more hate. And be kind to one another. Mwah. I'll see you guys next video.